Hey everybody, welcome to Hodl Shill. This is going to be day 3 of my Bitsgap trading follow along. So let's jump right in. Yesterday we were at 27.99 for our sum bot profit, and today we are at 28.96. So we've made $97 in the past 24 hours. So we're almost to the $100 a day mark, which is going to be great. We'll keep going and we'll see where we end up. And as Bitcoin keeps rising, we should see that number go up exponentially. So I think that Bitcoin is starting to see its bottom, and so we should start to see it go up here over the next couple of days. We'll see what happens, but let's just go over this and see what's going on. So let's start off with the contest. On the contest side of things, we went down. So you can see we were around 500 for our ranking. And so the contest pool prize has gone up. It's almost $30,000, which is nice. There's still 25 days left. However, our ranking did drop. So we dropped down to 639 of 1,900 people. So that's not that great, but we'll see what happens. We're going to keep this going. So with that being said, on our scalper that we started yesterday, we're up $6. So $6 in profit, which is about 1% of what we put in there. And it had 22,763 transactions. So, I mean, considering that we did 2,000 transactions, we traded 2,000 times without ever touching it. It's pretty amazing to think about. So as Bitcoin goes up, this is that leveraged Bitcoin pair. So as Bitcoin goes up, we should start to see this thing take off. We'll hit our stats here and I can show you. You can actually see the progress. So we started off, we did pretty good. Bitcoin probably dipped all during this time, and then Bitcoin started picking up. And we did okay, and now we're just kind of running flat. So as Bitcoin goes up, we should start to see this pick up. Let's see where we're at tomorrow, but we're going to just leave it running for a few days and see what we can do. Even though our rank dropped, I don't think we're going to make any changes on that so far. Okay, again, and then we also started this Bitcoin USDT pair yesterday as well on the spot side. We walked through that together. If you haven't seen that, you can go back to yesterday's video and check out when we started it. And so you can see here, nothing crazy. We're up less than, so 0.017%, and it's only done 3 trades for us in the past 24 hours. I'm not too worried about that. I mean, Bitcoin was down and it's been running flat, and I think that we're going to see a nice parabolic move here shortly. So we're going to, again, this has only been running for 1 day and 2 hours. We're going to leave this thing going. So you can see here, okay, remember our grid bot strategy. So we're trading as it goes up every 1%, and we only got this trade here. That was it. So there's not enough data to really tell what we should do here. We're going to just let it go. All right, let's look real quick at our, we'll go by bot profit and see who's number one. So Jasmy, JSMY, is still holding strong at our number 1 spot, 71%. So we've, in 1 month and 8 days, we have made 71% profit. I'm very certain that I think if we leave this going, that we'll be over 100% in no time, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to let this thing go. So if we zoom out, when in doubt, zoom out, right? When we zoom out on this chart, you can see we started here. We rode this thing all the way up, rode it back down, and we're just doing what we need to do here. So on the next run up, we'll catch it again. And that might be where we start to see that next hump of profit that gets us over that 100% mark. We'll see. Okay, next we've got Elon. Elon is another one, 71.69% is what we've got on that. Let's click this chart and we'll see. Okay, so this is actually trading at a much bigger gap. So let's look here. So you can see here, our steps on this are 9.51%. So 9.5% is the number between these lines. So obviously we need bigger swings to be able to trade this, but it's done phenomenal. So we've had 200 trades automated. We're doing 15 grids, and it's just, when you zoom out, I mean, it's just amazing to see it's holding strong and it's doing its thing. So we're going to leave that going. I also believe that this should be another one. It's a dog token on KuCoin. And so I think that we should see this probably hit over 100% as well. We'll see what happens. It's only been running for 1 month and 1 day. All right, next we've got our Shiba on Coinbase, Shiba USDT, and that's at 31%. That's in spot number 3. So that's coming in at less than 1%, but you know, not too bad. We'll see what happens. Let's skip here and I'll just show you guys range. So when you see range, I think we went over that yesterday, I'm not sure. But when you see range, what happens is this token has gone down and it is out of range from our bot. So we need, that probably means that it dipped. Yeah, so when you zoom out, you can see we started down here, we wrote it up, wrote it down, and you can see it's kind of been volatile. And we took it all the way to this peak here and then all the way back down. And that's where we're at now. So you can see we came down pretty hard, and we've continued to trail down. So right now it's out of the bot range. Here's our stop trail down right here. And we need this thing to come back up. So you can see what that means with range. You can actually get a good visual here. So here we are, and here's our next range. Here's our next red line, our grid. We need the chart, we need a candle to come all the way back in here, and then it'll start trailing up and trading within this line. So we're going to leave it. It's not doing bad. I mean, we're at 8. It's been running for 1 month and 6 days, and we're at 18%. So I'll take it. 18% is 18%, not bad. And we'll go from there. And the next one is Doge. So Dogecoin has been very boring. Everybody's waiting on Elon Musk to tweet or do something for us, but it's just been kind of boring. And I think that we need Bitcoin to run before we see Doge take off. And so again, you can see here, we'll zoom out. And this has been running, where are we at? 1 month and 6 days as well. So very, very good here with the trades. We've done almost 1,000 trades on this bot. And you can see we wrote it here. We'll zoom in a little bit and you can see it a little bit more clear. We wrote it all the way up to this top peak and then crashed back down, and we've just been going. So the problem with the range that we're at right now is we are here, and so it's not really that big of a deal. Our lines are 3%, so I mean, it's not really that far out. I'm sure that once it starts running, this is going to take off. So we're gonna just leave this going. For profit percentage, we're at 43% in 1 month of running this bot. So we're gonna just, that's doing its job. It's doing great. And as far as I'm concerned, there's no reason to stop it. Okay. So just for today and for the length of this video, we'll skip down. Let's actually go and look at the worst performers. Okay. So actually we'll go backwards here and see what we've got at the bottom. So we'll do this and go down to the bottom. Okay. So it's our scalper bots. So funny, okay? Look at this. This is our Shiba Doge, the dog fighting pair. I only have $16 in this bot. Okay, so it's only done 1%, but the reason that I'm doing this is for the scalper contest, right? And so look at this. In 5 days, we have done 7,404 transactions, which is just, it's kind of mind-numbing. When you think about, imagine trading 7,000 times in 5 days. I could never do that manually. Nobody would ever do that manually. But this, I mean, it's just amazing to see this bot do what it's supposed to do. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, all the way up, all the way down, all the way back up. And then here we are. And so now you can tell we're just kind of running flat. And we're just going to let this go. So this has been only running for 5 days, but it's the volume is what we're going for on the scalper because we have 179 grids that we're running. So that's the whole purpose of this. And since we dropped down again, like we were talking about here, we have 25 days left. I still have a lot of hope for this. I think that we can actually give this a run for its money. So we're going to continue to do that. But this is in our last place right now because it's down 10%. So we'll see what happens. Okay, let's actually cover another scalper. What is our best scalper? So this is unbelievable. CRO, which is crypto.com. We've talked about this for the last couple days. And I'm going to let this thing go, okay? Because on December 25th, that's when the Staples Center turns into crypto.com arena. And I think there's going to be a ton of hype around this coin. It's actually got a real use case. But anyway, this is unbelievable. So I'm running 130 grids here. We've done 1% a day for 3 days. It's been running. That's nothing crazy here. We have $429 in the bot. So we've made $19, 4% Okay, but here is the crazy part. In 3 days, this thing has traded 14,167 times. So 14,000 trades have happened, profitable trades have happened since we started here. And you can just, I mean, we'll zoom in and move the chart over, and it's just, I mean, flawless. So I think that this has a lot of potential, and this is another one that we're running for the contest. Again, this probably bodes really well for us. This is probably our top performer for the contest, and we'll have to adjust as we see fit. But I think that Bitcoin, this BTC3L, is actually going to do really well too in the long term. But the hype behind the CRO token is going to keep picking up here until Christmas Day, when that actually goes into effect, and it's crypto.com arena, which I'm super excited for. Okay, and I think that's going to cover it for today. We've covered the top and the bottom, and so far we're doing really well. Again, we're almost to that $100 a day mark. We were at $97 today. So let's see where we're at tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.